In today's episode of International Absurdity, the Canadians have taken over Trump Tower for what they've boldly dubbed the Great Poutine Liberation Banquet. Picture this. Dozens of burly lumberjack-clad Canadians storming in, their red flannel shirts almost fluorescent, jeans rolled to precisely the right length, and boots polished like maple leaves in the spring. Every single one of them carries a chainsaw in one hand, idling of course, and a hockey stick in the other. Because apparently you can't liberate anything without scoring a goal or splitting a log. But that's not where it ends. Outside the tower, standing taller than the building itself, is Moose Godzilla, a gigantic spiked moose mutant with glowing rainbow-colored spikes jetting out from its spine. This is no ordinary moose mascot. This beast is both terrifying and oddly fabulous, like RuPaul's Drag Race meets Jurassic Park. Moose Godzilla isn't just a passive observer either. It's actively working to set up the banquet, using its gigantic antlers to steady oversized gravy bowls and maple syrup fountains. Yes, you heard that right. Fountains of golden, boiling maple syrup cascading into tiny lakes of sticky perfection. Inside the banquet, the Canadians have rolled out the true stars of the event. Endless platters of steaming hot poutine, the dish they claim represents peak civilization. UFOs and drones fly in and out of the venue at breakneck speeds, delivering fresh batches of fries, thick brown gravy, and cheese curds as big as breakfast muffins. It's not just a dinner. It's an extravaganza. Around the main buffet table is a banner held aloft by Canadians on stilts, each holding chainsaws above cascading maple leaf confetti. The banner reads, "Taste our freedom." What does "taste our freedom" mean? According to the lumberjacks manning the gravy bowls, it's simple. It's about showing these I Heart Putin patriots what freedom really tastes like. You think it's red hats and bald eagles? No. Freedom tastes like cheese curds soaking up gravy. And about those I Heart Putin shirts. Oh, they're everywhere. American guests seem to be embracing them like cult memorabilia. There's a woman at the syrup fountain crying tears of joy, her shirt so poorly printed the I overlaps with an image of Putin flexing on a horse. And there's no shortage of irony. Bald eagles, perched on shoulder pads as mascots, encircle the room while the Americans yell, "Poutine, freedom, you must mean tyranny." But every chant is interrupted by Canadians gleefully stuffing plates into their hands and urging them to feel the liberation gravy. Critics say it's a spectacle, an international mess of satire and stereotypes. But for those who showed up to eat, one thing rings clear. Canadian culinary diplomacy is real, and it tastes way better than bitter slogans. But for those who showed up to eat, one thing rings clear. Canadian culinary diplomacy is real, and it tastes way better than bitter slogans. And in the end, it was not just a spectacle, but a joyous celebration of flavors and camaraderie, proving that sometimes the way to peace is through a shared meal.